Hi, I'm Matt, and this is Matchbook Custom.
It's actually it's quite a quick sporty, to be fair.
Greg's bike, 118,000 miles.
118,000 miles.
1110 screw needle engine. This is what happens when you regularly service your bike and look after it.
It runs for a long time.
It's going and going and going.
How long do you think this will go till?
Well, that's a question, don't know.
Who is the most miles of one of these bikes?
I think Greg's probably the highest mileage customer we've got. But I don't know. I'm sure there's probably in the States something that's done 1 million miles. Yours is just a case of you're going to keep it going and going and going until you hit mileage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Until it falls apart.
I want 200,000 out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
It's the Honda Civic of Harleys, mate.
I mean, the point is you can pretty much change anything on it, can't you?
So what are you doing then, Sam?
Where's that?
Doing a good service, mate.
That's very descriptive, thank you. Can we
You want?
can we talk about the service? What are we getting done on it?
First of all, get up the ramp because it's ridden here, so it's nice and warm. Drop all the oils out of it. And we set the clutch adjustment. And then we get all the oils and everything back in. And then we move on to the checks. And then, yeah, I'll run back to the front, and then you just check in everything. So you check in wheels, tyres, discs, belt, everything.
Anything
Brake
you've
fluids.
noticed on it that it needs?
Not yet. I haven't started the checks yet. I'm just,
Right. I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah, jumping again then. A bit premature.
That's me, innit? And how many miles did Matt say it has?
I'll tell you exactly. 118,365.
Wow.
So
Cool.
a couple.
So do your servicing.
It's running.
What's that, sorry?
It's running.
Exactly. It's just broken in now.
You look after it, though.
Yeah, they're reliable. Well, they can be, depending on the depending on the motor, depending on the bike. But yeah, these I've heard good things about. So
Yeah, I like a twin cam. I do.
has it had the chain tensioner?
Yeah, it's on. What's you got? You've got an SNS support plate after in this, haven't you?
You've got gear cams in there, haven't you?
Is it the chain tensioner that goes? It is, isn't it, on the 20s?
Yeah, like the earlier ones more so because they've got a sprung tensioner.
But don't they have the guides are like plastic, aren't they?
Yeah,
And it wears
the hydraulic
down.
ones are a lot better.
So that's one of the things that when you have a twin cam, you definitely should replace after, or at least get checked with you, and then potentially replace, because when it goes, it's like a grenade in the motor, isn't it?
Yeah, it can get pretty messy in there.
Yeah. So
If you ignore it.
yeah. And
That
what?
one there.
Which one? That one.
That's not a tension problem actually. That's a he had a bearing collapse on a support plate.
Yeah, but it's in the same area, isn't it?
Yeah.
So-
That's on 80,000 mile. That one.
Oh, is it? Oh, wicked, mate.
80 something.
So which kits do you guys use when you replace it? When you replace them, is it SNS a lot?
That's some fuel in really.
Yeah.
Tend to be the two main brands. It's it's got SNS support plate, pump. I think it's got SNS cams, lifters.
Well, this is SNS cams on it.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's SNS cams it's got.
It's a screaming 110, isn't it?
Yeah. SNS lifters. Yeah, he looks after it, mate.
It's a nice bike. It's clean. To see how many miles it has, it's cleaner than most people's bikes, to be fair.
You've seen some come in with like 3,000 miles.
Just rusted to shit and not looking good. Yeah. No, it's cool. Hold on a second. What are you showing me?
Well, your bike's here.
My bike is here, and it is for sale, which we will talk about in a bit.
We just finished this Sportster build. Well, almost finished it. Quite a few bits.
Which Sportster are we talking about?
This one.
Cool.
And then this is a nice
So, chopped rear. Well, chopped off everything. Yeah, it's all gone. It's all bobbed off, isn't it?
Needs a few more little bits and bobs here and there. I really like the red against the grey on the calipers.
Where's that? Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a nice touch, isn't
I
it?
think you should do the engine gloss black with a little bit of that red in it, and it'll be really nice.
I don't know. I'm of the opinion of less is more, and I think that's just enough. But I hear what you're saying.
Reckon?
I hear what you're saying.
And then this is one I did years ago.
It's an air ride.
Probably need to speed that up.
There we go. Oh, come on.
That'll do, 'cause I don't want to stop.
How many years ago did you do this bike?
About 3 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, it's
It's been 100 miles since I built it. Cost about 35k. All done.
So what did you guys do
Plus
on
the
it?
bike.
Who did the paint on that?
One of my old painters called Andy Marshall, one of the best painters I've ever had to work with, I guess. I wish he was still doing it because he's better than anybody else.
Was he stopped painting?
He didn't like doing it. Doesn't like it. He's got this natural talent, but didn't like doing it. Yeah, I know.
That's actually laughable, isn't it? Poor guy, man. That's,
Yeah.
you know. Oh well. Yeah, it's cool.
I need to put miles on this. I do.
So what are you doing with this then?
So that needs to go onto a dyno, but I need to run it in because I've only done 100 miles since we rebuilt it, and it's got a stage 5 kit on it that we did.
Oh wow. So how much horse do you think that's running on?
I've got no idea. No idea. It's not running quite as nice as I think it should, so hence the dyno.
Yeah.
But we want to put the mileage on it before we dyno it. The problem is getting time to
dyno it.
run it. No, dyno
Oh, run it in so you can dyno it.
Yeah, I'm going to contact the BSD today and see if they can run it in on the machine for us. But we'll see.
Cool. And
Does
you've
this thing follow you and me around?
yeah, it's got a gimbal. Yeah, it's got tracking. Yeah, look.
Is that automatic or is that you?
It's a bit of both. So you've moved things around in here. What else is going on? Any new bikes?
XR1200.
Which was here before. These are awesome, man. These are proper hooligan bikes.
Yeah, I love that.
They're so much fun to ride.
Yeah.
Why is it still here and not sold yet?
It's only been here a few weeks. Isn't
It's a little bit longer than
I
that.
should hopefully have somebody come in today actually to have a look at it.
There's not many of them either. They're just awesome.
No.
Awesome
And that
bikes.
one's been kitted out quite well.
Yeah. And look at the horns on that. That's jokes. That's funny.
Got
Yeah.
these Sportsters.
Sportsters, where are they at? These ones here new?
Yeah. We've got too many Sportsters, to be honest.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of 48s here.
The thing is, 2 years ago, Sportsters were one of the best Harley Davidson sellers, but for some reason the market's low at the moment. So, finding a Sportster is quite easy, particularly an affordable Sportster.
Do you know what's not easy? Finding a sick dyno wide glide, which again is for sale. It's the only one you need to sell. That's not true. You need to sell all of them. But
What I will say is it's one of the coolest in here, mainly because you did the paintwork yourself.
I did do the paintwork myself, and I'm very proud of that paintwork because I've never done it before. However, well, we'll talk about it in a bit. But yeah, I'm really sad seeing it in here actually because it makes me not want to sell it. But that's
You
what
brought your helmet today?
I haven't brought my helmet now. Do you even? Well, I'll just drive in the car. What, you mean just ride it now?
Well, I was just going to say, if you want to go out on some bikes, have my bikes ready. I need to put some miles on that fat boy as well. You could borrow my bike.
I've just kind of gone off riding. We'll talk about it when we talk about why I'm selling my bike, because there's 2 reasons why I'm selling that bike,
Okay.
and they are 2 legitimate reasons. If it weren't for these 2 reasons, I wouldn't be selling that bike, put it that way. But we'll see. We'll definitely go out on the bikes today. I've brought my film camera today, so I'm going to shoot everything on 35mm film just for fun.
And what does that do?
It's just old school film photography rather than digital. Does it have the what, sorry?
You know when old school films have like little blips in it and like...
There can be imperfections, yeah,
that.
but not that noticeable, really.
I like that though.
That's to do with the scanning process, just so you know. We're not talking about film photography. And then this is still here. Actually, this hasn't been here that long.
No, a few weeks again.
A few weeks. It's a cool bike, to be fair.
1000cc Ironhead. That one's been here a little while. Whiteys,
This is new. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's lovely, to be fair.
523 miles.
Wicked.
But all the rest is just lots and lots of work.
So we got these in. This is a beauty, to be fair. I like it a lot.
That's crash damage. That's in for service MOT.
What's damaged? Just this side.
Yeah, not a huge amount.
That's only that in the bar ends, and
Yeah.
actually I'm surprised that's not
Foot pegs and all that jazz.
the exhaust only on the tip. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So that's getting crash damage. Repair. What's this?
That's service and MOT.
This is cool. Oh, I like this a lot.
That's the Marlboro Man style.
Yeah, that's wicked. It's a nice bike. That seat looks horrifically uncomfortable.
Yep.
Wow.
He loves it though.
way, whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat, dude. It's a cool bike. And then we've got your bike here, which I've actually never seen run before. Literally never seen you ride this thing in my life. And then we've got what servicing on these last two?
White one's done. The other one's got oil pressure lights on. Sorry, the black one's oil pressure light. The white one's done.
So oil pressure light on this one.
Yep.
And then we've got my cool ass Japanese van because, you know, JDM and all that.
Sound nice, it was.
Well, it's basically a Honda Civic Type R, although not quite. What are you doing?
Trying to look at parts. I am trying to figure out my orders and whatnots from the weekend, but I'm trying to pick the right caliper because they're quite expensive, and if I cock it up, it will cost me. It will.
Don't you wish it was easier to order parts rather than look in a catalog where there's 1,000 different variations of bikes and?
I think the website's worse.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I might be the only one that thinks that, but I find it really hard to navigate the website.
I think you should order a chrome one, and if it's wrong, you could wear it as a chain, like a necklace.
Do you know how much money they are?
What was it? Performance machine.
Yeah.
Oh, for a caliper, I'd say 350 to 420.
$6.95.
I was close.
6.79 on a front caliper for
for soft tail.
For a soft tail.
That's
yeah.
why I was going to say sporty ones I bought before were cheap as chips.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't.
And the problem is I can't send them back, so I've got to get the right ones.
Have you made a decision on the caliper?
Yeah, we're going for it.
Just going to send it.
Send it and swallow it if I if I cock it up.
That sounded.
Send it and swallow it.
Never heard that one before, but fair enough.
I need to.
You sound like Bonnie Blue there.
Oh, better than Bonnie Blue, mate.
I mean, guys, if you banged in it in 24 hours.
There's a joke there somewhere, but not to be repeated on there.
Oh, that's going on YouTube. That's okay. Right. So what's next?
I just need to run through.
In a day in the life of Matt.
Yeah, I just need to run through everything here because I'm about to spend a lot of money, so I don't fuck it up.
And then I can steal you.
And then I should be free. Well, I'll have to deal with Greg before we do anything because obviously he's going to get off in a minute.
And then I can steal you.
And then you can steal me.
Okay.
What's the plan then?
Did you come up with a name for your company because your name's Matt? It's like Matt Schbook Custom?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
Where'd the name come from? Never asked you this.
Do you want the petty version or do you want the PC version? Or do you want both? Let's give you both. You can decide whether to edit it or not. So. Fire out of matches. That was one of the reasons why I came up with Matchbook Custom.
Oh, that's dark.
That
is dark, mate.
What I usually tell people is one of my favourite bands is a band called Strung Out, and I was drunk trying to think of names in my kitchen one day, and one of my favourite songs resonated with me, and that was called Matchbook.
And that's where Matchbook Custom came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. We won't tell the real reason why. Right, so I thought we would, just because I'm here, talk about my bike that I have for sale. So effectively it is. It's a 93 Wide Glide. So I've had it a few years now, but when I bought it, basically, the first week I had it, it stopped charging. I got stranded. So I had a new stator and regulator put in, not by you guys, but it was done. That's all good to go and golden. And then once I had that fixed, the very next day, the belt snapped. So that's why I brought it to you guys.
That's correct.
Because I tried doing it myself.
Did you?
Yeah, man, it was a nightmare. Just because we were in this garage that my mate owned and we didn't have time and it was just a faff. So I brought it to you. So you did the new belt on it. You did new clutch.
Yeah.
Tidied it up. What else has it had? So Super Trap exhaust. It's got a Mikuni 42 carb. The engine's been refurbed. So effectively, there was nothing wrong with the engine. You just checked it as a precaution because
top end up, it's been rebuilt, decarboned, and
yeah, because Evos, there is a chance with them after if they've been sat a while that things can stick, can't they?
They get sticky valves. We've had two disasters. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but this one was fine. However, you guys decarbed it anyways, so it's all good to go. I don't even think I've done the technically break-in miles since you guys rebuilt it, but on a top end, it's fine anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's had a lot of work done to it. Basically everything you need done.
Bars.
But new bars, it's had new tires, it's had, what else has it had done? Front small indicators. No, the forks, they were fine. So yeah, it's good to go. And basically, well, we'll talk about the paint. So the paint
looks lovely in this light. It's blinding me.
So the paint I did myself, I'm not going to lie. And basically I wanted to try to paint my bike. Now, there has been some comments, and I'll be honest about this, that I didn't sand back. Like there's still some of the lines from the original paint and the decal underneath. And people go, oh, it looks crap. You didn't sand it back. Well, I know that, but I basically intended, well, where do we start this story?
You were paying homage to
Yeah,
style.
So my friend in America sent me a picture of his, I think it was his dad's, yeah, it was his dad's bike back in the 80s. And effectively, him and his mates, a bunch of club guys supposedly as well, rather than spending all this money back then to fully strip a bike back down to bare metal and repaint it properly, they would do the best they could to get it looking good.
Yeah.
Well, good from far, but far from good, I guess you could say. But they left the lines in it. It was basically done to give it a custom look, but do it quickly.
Yeah.
Now
You've made a custom bike. How do I put it? The credence of doing your own bike.
yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
that's it.
It is. It's awesome. You've done all the kind of bits properly through us with regards to reliability and whatnot, and you've put your own little mark on it, which I think's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's got all the good bits that you want, like the exhaust and the carb and everything like that done.
Yeah.
So it's good to go. So if someone were to buy it, then, I mean, I was going to live with this paint like this for this year, just see how I got on with it. But I basically wanted a bike that could be ridden. It wasn't a show bike, and so I didn't care about the paint. But over winter, I was going to get it properly done by a professional. But haven't gotten to that point yet. So whoever bought it, if they want to get the bike painted properly, then great. That's all it needs. That aside, it could be left as it is, and it looks completely fine. And but most importantly, it rides.
Lovely.
It rides sick.
Runs and rides lovely.
Nice and skinny. It's quick for an Evo. For an Evo, it's quick-ish. Is it quick for an Evo?
Evos. Can you count Evos as
I mean,
quick?
Sam said it was quick for an Evo. I know you're like a twin cam lover, but calm down. But yeah, so this is the bike. Just got it here. I'm going to be really sad. The only reason I'm selling well, there's two reasons. The first reason is, as a freelance photographer, I'm literally on shoots like
all the time.
every day. If I'm not shooting, I'm editing. And I've got a family that in my spare time I want to spend time with, you know. But also because I've had my baby boy, I'm not going to lie, like my outlook on life's different. I'm spooked by riding a bit at the moment. And this is like 20 years of riding and having a Harley. All of a sudden my kid comes along and I'm like, I don't want to ride a bike right now. And the next day I made that decision. I came across a very bad motorbike accident. So there you go. So, you know.
Not because you've got older and you're pussing out.
Well, it's probably that as well. So yeah, so it's going up for sale now. I'm going to regret it. Those are the only two reasons I'm selling it. If it wasn't for that, I'd be keeping it because it does rip. It's a fun bike. I think we're going to put it up for 7.
6995.
6,995?
995.
995?
995.
Why is that? Why not just 7?
Because that extra fiver makes all the difference.
Okay, fine. For 6,995, 995, whatever. I'm shit at math. Yeah, so we'll be at Matchbook Custom. Come down, take a look at it, buy it, so I can buy another bike. I'm not buying another bike. Wicked. Anything else to say about this?
No, just come have a look at it. It's a great looking bike.
It is a great looking bike. It is a cool bike.
It's a cool bike.
It's skinny as
As far
hell.
as Evos go, it's a cool bike.
Stop. Why do you hate on Evos so much? I've known you how long? I've never even seen you ride a bike. I've never seen this thing ride. I've never even seen this thing start. Does it even start?
Yes, it even starts.
Are you sure?
More than your bike starts.
Don't know about that. To be fair, it sounds quite good. Is it? Are you actually gonna ride it? You're gonna ride it as well.
Now you've boxed me, then yeah.
No, you're not. You don't ride bikes. Can you believe his bike starts? Have you ever seen him ride it? I haven't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, bullshit. Matt's going to get his helmet, which he doesn't know where it is because he doesn't ride. Let's be honest. Do you remember how to put your helmet on? What helmet is that?
Shut, it's a beast.
That is the. You look like a.
Look how clammy it is.
You look like a shit stormtrooper. Let's go that way. It's obnoxiously loud, that thing. That's sick. .585 hash. Oh, it's a 0585 hash, just so you know. I'm not gonna tell him to his face that that bike absolutely rips. He's just gonna have to hear it in the video, I guess. But yeah, there you go. I think slow as fuck.
Oh. Just sees the front brake, mate.
You what?
Just sees the front brake.
But while you're riding?
Well,
Did you have a scary moment?
right. We've put Sport Glide. Something's sticking.
To be fair, I'm gonna admit it.
Rude is what you're going to admit. It's fucking rude.
That
Might not look the part, but it goes very well.
No, it looks like shit. However, I'm just kidding. It does. It's a lovely bike, mate. It's rapid.
It's not meant to be a lovely bike.
No, honestly, it's rapid. It's
Go.
no, because I'm a little bitch now, aren't I? That thing's quick. That thing's quick. That's all right. Oh!
Turbo Suzuki.
You're happy with it?
Brake season. Hey? The brake season. Front rear. I think it's the front.
He did an endo the whole way in.
Really stiff.
That's what happens when you hardly ever ride your bike, you see.
I was going to take it home tonight. I think the watch is
Yeah, just leave it here.